Hey everybody, it's Friday, September 15th, 2023. We had Ed Barber come out here 2 nights ago, and he dumped off a load of dirt, which with that load of dirt, I filled in a bunch of our ruts and tried to smooth out the driveway as much as possible. We've got him coming out now. You can see him there in the distance. He's about ready to dump a truckload of road base or this crushed concrete to try to finish out the driveway, at least for the first coat of it. You can see some of this is stirred up here in the middle because I took the chain harrow to it, trying to smooth things out, but it looks pretty good. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain tonight, so getting this stuff down before the rain's a good thing. But I'm hoping that 2 truckloads is gonna get us from there to here. It's gonna be close. Either way, we're gonna still need a couple truckloads in the future, but my Uncle Naj is coming out. We're gonna cut up the rest of one of those trees so that he and my aunt have some firewood for the winter. Of course, it's probably gonna have to dry out a little bit, but that's what we got going on this morning. Let's see what Ed's up to. It's a beautiful thing. I thought I'd be so happy to see crushed concrete. The mosquitoes this morning are super bad. I guess that answers that. He's definitely almost gonna make that whole run with this truckload. It's kind of surprising. But I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, he's gonna make that whole run, and there's still a little bit in there. He's got one more truckload to go, so I'm gonna have to discuss with Emily on where we're gonna have this put, but where we really need it is going the rest of the way up there where it kind of washed out, but it's also been packed down pretty good. So we'll see. Fast forward today, it's Saturday, September 16th, 2023. Ed was able to pretty much finish the driveway. We got a second layer here that blends into that. He was able to do all of that and then up all the way to the driveway with 2 loads. So looks great. We had a bunch of rain last night, so stuff got packed down a little bit, which is good. Emily had to run into town to get more joist hanger nails because this is what we've been working on. Slowly but surely. Haven't done a lot of video updates. It's just hot, grueling work, but we decided to go ahead and get this part of the deck continued. So we ran out of joist hanger nails, like I said, to get the rest of the joists in. Then we'll have to go and get deck boards, and then I was using that joist tape. So hopefully get this knocked out next couple days. But just grueling work. We've got cooler weather today, meaning it's in the mid-80s. A little breeze, so it's not too bad. But once she's back, we'll get these last couple joists in and head into town to go get deck lumber, I believe. Stay tuned. Now, it's Saturday night, and they are doing aerial spreading for mosquitoes. Here's the plane. Flying right around and right over the bees. I think they're far enough away though that
pass, but not the pass before.
So fast forward again, it's Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. The Arial spraying over there the other night. Emily checked on the bees. The bees are fine. But basically we looked up, I think it's Flight Aware, it's an app. And you could see the route of the plane just going over and over our property in the area, Lloyd. So it's pretty wild. The other thing, I'll make a long story short, just because this is interesting, but I feel like I'm a Bigfoot sighter now. Last Sunday, we woke up about 2:30 in the morning and the neighbor's dogs were just barking like crazy out here. Well, Emily was worried about Barney, and the truck was facing, nope, the truck was exactly like that. So 2:30 in the morning, came outside with a flashlight. The dogs were circled around the truck, just barking at something under there. And I think I got to about here, had this super bright flashlight, looked down under there, and it wasn't Barney, it was a very, very large cat. Now, I believe it was a Florida panther based on the length of its tail. I mean, its tail was probably 2 or 3 feet long, and I was, I don't know, this is probably about 20, 25 feet from it. So you could see the texture, the hair when I looked down, and it was definitely a very large cat with a long tail. The only thing I can think again is it was a Florida panther, but didn't have my camera on me or my phone. It's 2:30 in the morning, so didn't get a photo of it, which that's the first thing everybody asks. Again, no photo, no video, just take my word for it. Scared me to death. I've been working on the deck, got the boards laid. No matter how hard you try, or how hard I tried, I ended up being a little bit short. So versus just putting a little tiny sliver of wood there, I'm gonna go get some other 2x8s, build this out, probably 2 more 2x8s. That'll give me a good 3 inches, total of 4 inches with the little bit of space I got there. And then I'll be able to put a final board on there and you really won't notice it. The other thing I'll do for aesthetics is get more of these black bolts and put black bolts in the front. That way it looks the same all around. But this is looking really good. We've decided we're gonna go with I think a 42-inch rail here. It's gonna be stairs here. And then railing here, again, 42 inches in height. Probably put a 2x12 on the top. Do rebar for the spindles or whatever for the railing. And then I've got to still figure out the plumbing for Emily's garden tub. And then once I've got that figured out, I can order concrete to get the shower floor poured. But making progress out here at Deer Run Farm.